The captain sets us off as I push Gail for 3 miles around the promenade deck in aid of the charity Teenage Cancer Trust.
Completion spin. Celebrating with some of the entertainment crew.
Well done, well done. Thumbs up. Perfect.
Not the Northern Lights, sadly, just sunrise in the Firth of the Forth.
I think the pilot has been delivered by tugboat, which keeps us company to our mooring.
Islands in the Firth. And an old monastery.
As we get to see the Firth of the Forth Railway Bridge, started in 1882 and completed in 1890. Let's have a look at the other side.
It was built exclusively for railway trains. All this complex cantilever work was manually calculated. No computers in those days.
It is a tender mooring and we have been taken ashore by a boat tour company. Straight to Edinburgh Castle. Heraldry everywhere.
Gail and Wheelchair get a mobility service vehicle to the top of the castle. I have to do the ramps and stairs, hundreds of them. The view over modern Edinburgh. A cannon, reminder of the original purpose of this castle.
The Great Hall from 1615.
A new modern addition, the National War Memorial. The Prince of Wales attended the solemn benediction of the monument on 14 July 1927. It commemorates 135,000 Scottish casualties of World War I, 50,000 of World War II, and names are continually added to the rolls of honour for all campaigns to date. A gargoyle, as the shape channels rainwater away from the building, otherwise it would be called grotesque.
A view of one portal of the memorial. In keeping with the memorial being a place of homage, photography is not permitted inside. The Queen Elizabeth cipher. Note it is not QE2, as the Scots have actually only had one Queen Elizabeth reign over them. Detail in a drain pipe.
The Great Hall. It has been a place of state assembly, a barracks in the time of Oliver Cromwell, 1737, then a military hospital, before being restored and returned to being a place of state assembly.
The royal honours lay hidden for 111 years until rediscovered the 4th of February 1818. The lock of the treasure box.
Replicas of the honours are displayed that they may be touched, so that even those with poor eyesight can gain an impression of the detailed work. The crown, featuring Scottish gold, diamonds, garnets, amethyst and quartz, was crafted by John Mossman for King James V in 1540.
The sceptre was probably presented to King James IV in 1494 on behalf of Pope Alexander VI. Someone with a sense of humour has added Harare, Zimbabwe to the location sign.
St. Margaret's Chapel, the oldest surviving building in the castle, built about 1130 by King David I. It is dedicated to his mother Margaret.
The chapel survived when Robert the Bruce destroyed the rest of the castle after its recapture from the English in 1314. It is a very small chapel. Margaret, renowned for her piety and learning, was made Scotland's only royal saint by Pope Innocent IV in 1250.
After her death at the castle on 16 November 1093, her body was smuggled past the besieging army to be entombed in Dunfermline. A page from St. Margaret's Gospel Book. This is a copy. The original is too rare and valuable to be put on public display.
On the coach, a drive round the old buildings in the city.
The Lawn Market dates back from 1526, from when it was a marketplace,
Including the gates to Holyrood, the Scottish Parliament.
Onto the Royal Mile.
Two separate goods. In front of us, the tall church with the crown on it, Hill, Lawn Market, High Street, and Cannock Gate. The Lawn Market dates back from 1526, from when it was a marketplace and appeared on the maps as a land market. The statue was built in 1802.
Passing Fetters College, a leading independent school in the heart of Edinburgh, on our way back to the Firth.
A flyover view of the Forth Bridge.
Fortifications built for the defence of the bridge and the realm. An up-close view of the bridge structure.
The Arcadia at anchor. Cutting across the bows of our cruise ship, the Arcadia.
The shadows draw in on the monastery as we head out to sea.
Sunset draws in the day.
Overnight, we arrive in Tynemouth, now visiting a park with a statue to Queen Victoria.
It was a church, now a cafe and tattoo parlour.
Tynemouth Castle and Priory, with evidence of occupation from the 2nd century AD. 3 kings are buried within: Oswin, King of Duria, 651, Osred, King of Northumbria, 792, and notably Malcolm III, King of Scotland, 1093. Think back to St. Margaret's Chapel, Edinburgh Castle. Know ye that St. Margaret of the Chapel was the wife of Malcolm III, who died with his son Edward at the nearby Battle of Alnwick, Northumberland, 13 November 1093.
She passed away on the 16th of November 1093 from grief before the end of the novena, 9 days period of prayer.
That there are 3 kings buried on Tyne soil explains why the Tyne crest has 3 crowns upon it.
The castle overlooks Tynemouth, and it is through these breakwaters that we shall sail out tonight.
We wanted to walk to the end of the breakwater, but the previous night vandals had pulled out the electric cabling and cut it, so the site was closed until repairs had been made.
As the ship sails out, you might spot the repair van at the head of the breakwater.
Down on the beach, I find these mermaid's tears, glass ground smooth by wave action.
The castle as seen from the beach. It has been built on a formidable location.
A statue to Newcastle upon Tyne born, Vice Admiral Lord Cuthbert Collingwood, noted for being second in command to Admiral Lord Nelson during the Battle of Trafalgar.
The 4 cannons on the base are from his flagship at Trafalgar, HMS Royal Sovereign.
This lovely old house is the headquarters for the Tynemouth Volunteer Life Brigade. It overlooks the Black Middens, a rock formation in the mouth of the River Tyne. The brigade was formed 5th December 1864 in response to the wrecking of 5 ships in 3 days during storms in November 1864.
Back on board, we take in the views from the ship. And some harbour activity. As the sun sets, departure time arrives.
We are set loose to head out to sea. Southampton overnight. Neat solutions for minimizing the barnacles that can attach to your boat.
Out past riverside residences. A motley collection, mostly fishing boats.
The White Lighthouse has direction lights to ensure ships maintain the deep channel. Likewise, the Red Lighthouse houses the second set of direction lights. Folks wave goodbye as we sail past.
Painting the sky amber and red, the sun sinks behind us.
The pilot departs and control returns to our captain. We enjoy our last dinner of this cruise, which has been blessed with pretty good weather and has been fantastic.
Where to next?